Greetings, my name is Sani Addison from School of Business and Management Bandung Institute of Technology as the first outdoor and future apprentice as the co-author. On this day, I will present my paper entitled The Effect of Live Streaming Feature on E-commerce Platforms Toward Customers' Online Purchase Decision in Indonesia. In brief, there are 5 chapters that will be discussed in this presentation. Start from Chapter 1, Background. For the research background itself, it is all first started because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Not only is this COVID-19 pandemic causing the global health emergency, it is also causing the global economy disturb, including Indonesia. The coronavirus is infectious. Therefore, Han stated that the government from all over the world is forced to take serious measures to slow the spread by implementing these new control policies. The new control policies is for the public to stay at home and work from home, causing many businesses cannot open their shop offline. However, even though the pandemic has disrupted almost all business sector, it has a new positive impact on the e-commerce business. As you can see on the slide, total e-commerce revenue in Tiger Cup economies, especially in Indonesia, are rapidly increasing. And from the forecast, it will keep going up. One of the reasons the e-commerce platform continually have revenue growth even though a COVID-19 pandemic happened is because of the new addition section that the e-commerce platform adopted, which is the live streaming feature. Live streaming itself is considered new. The first release of this feature was only in 2016 in China and just become popular worldwide, but already gaining popularity. It is based on the top 3 e-commerce platform in Indonesia that already implement this new feature, which are Tokopedia, Shopee, and Lazada. According to Chu, for new merchants, the typical live stream can boost product views and store visits by 40% and 20% respectively, while generating 29% of daily orders. In light of this, it is evident that the number of live streaming users has risen fast as well. As Savalier found that live streaming commerce usage has increased by 76% since the pandemic. By implementing this feature, it can be seen that it generates positive things for the e-commerce platforms, such as, first, Tokopedia increased in sales by 100%, Past Life contributed more than 187% GMV growth, and Shopee Life increased in sales up to 75%. The problem statement is 71% Indonesian respondents have access to live streaming shopping. However, according to Ipsos.com, there are still 44% Indonesian consumers that are not purchasing through the live streaming feature. It did not further explain why the 44% of the respondents did not do the transactions through the live streaming feature. From this, it can be seen that despite the growing popularity, live streaming feature on e-commerce research has been limited and not fully explored yet. Namely, the research of factors of live streaming feature that influence consumers' purchase decision. Therefore, this study will contribute and enriches the IS success model by extending it to a comparatively new services, which is the live streaming commerce context, and adding information in the live streaming commerce category by researching whether it is significant or insignificant that this factor, IS success model of the live streaming feature, can truly affect customers' purchase decision. In addition, the survey of 4,300 respondents from Philippines, Singapore, and Indonesia that Vesta Corporate held showed that consumers from all of the 3 countries are concerned for their privacy and security transactions above all else in the e-commerce platform. It is also supported by the fact that there are frauds happening on the e-commerce platforms, the favorable ones to be purchased, thus making customers feel reluctant and discouraged and prevents them from making future purchases. Overall, live streaming on e-commerce platform is considered a new phenomenon because the first release on this feature was only in 2016 in China and just became popular worldwide in 2020 during the pandemic era. This new phenomenon shows that live streaming e-commerce model have not only become a new channel for offline stores to continue to survive, but also brought offline store into a new era of online business development. However, only limited research has been conducted in this live streaming feature in the e-commerce platform context. Hence, it is crucial for businesses and e-commerce platform to examine and comprehend the factors that influence consumer purchase decision under the live streaming e-commerce feature in order to enhance their own marketing strategies and to promote consumers' purchase decision. Thus, the objective of this research is to examine how the live streaming feature actually affects the consumer purchase decision in the e-commerce platform in Indonesia. With samples of Indonesian that is between age range from 19 to 44 years old have used the live streaming feature on the e-commerce platform and have purchased at least one product after watching the product's live streaming on the live streaming feature on the e-commerce platform, which are the Shopee Live or Tokopedia Play or Last Live. Next chapter is the literature review. This research uses 10 variables. The IS success model is adopted from Dillon and McLean. With their relationship to trust, flow, and satisfaction is adopted from Zoe. as well as the relationship between trust on flow and flow on satisfaction toward purchase intention. This relationship also was found in Go et al., but with privacy and security concerns added as a new variable. For the relationship between system quality and information quality to perceive social support is developed from Liang. And lastly, Komalasri et al. Stated that consumer purchase intention influences consumer purchase decision. Thus, hypothesis 11 is developed. The third chapter is the methodology. This flowchart shows the flow of how this research was conducted, starts from problem identification until conclusion and recommendation. Quantitative approach using online questionnaire via Google Form are being used in this study. With 5-point Likert scale, the population and samples are Indonesian, aged between 19 to 44 years old, and who have ever purchased at least one product after watching the live streaming with a purposive sampling technique to approximately 100 respondents per e-commerce platform. For the data analysis, the researcher is using statistic and descriptive statistic and PLSM. For the fourth chapter is data analysis. Here is the respondent profile. In majority, the age is between 19 to 24 years old. Females with the latest education is bachelor degree, and most of them are business owners with monthly expenses between 100,000 to 250,000 rupiah they are spending on the e-commerce platform. Next is the screening questions. How show that respondents have met the criteria to be selected as samples. Then from the selected respondents, it is found that 42.4% of the respondents mostly use Tokopedia as their e-commerce platform, watching live streaming for about 3 to 4 hours a day with a total of 1 to 2 times a month. And then 65.8% of the respondents bought products 1 to 2 times a month after watching the product's live streaming. In addition, they like the live streaming feature when they can see the product directly presented by the live streamer, but some comments that are not related to the live streaming itself become a reason they dislike the live streaming feature. For the reliability and validity test, all data have met the requirements. Therefore, the data is reliable and valid. Continue with the hypothesis testing, as it can be seen that 20 out of 21 hypotheses are accepted, while one of them is rejected. As can be seen in the slide, system quality and information quality have a positive significant impact on trust, flow, and satisfaction. First off, based on the previous studies, ease of use, navigation, access of speed, alongside with the getting complete, accurate, and up-to-date information can positively affect trust. Moreover, a good interface design, loading speed, and how timely and adequate the information was given can affect the customer flow experience. Furthermore, with simple and clean interface design that provides a good and relevant information can affect customer satisfaction. Thus, if the system and information quality level is high, then it will increase its perceived social support as well. Proven from the prior research that stated being able to view other people comment and receive a quick response from the live streamer can affect their perceived social support. Next is the service quality. Service quality is accepted to have a positively significant impact on trust, flow, and satisfaction, while privacy and security concerns is accepted to have a negatively significant impact on trust and flow, but not on satisfaction. It is negatively impacts satisfaction, but not significantly. Next, from hypothesis 5 through 11, it is all accepted and it's all consistent with the previous study as well as stated in the slide on the slide. The last one is the chapter 5, which is the conclusion and recommendation. In conclusion, the research questions have been answered that the live streaming feature on the e-commerce platform in Indonesia has significantly influenced consumer purchase decision, even though privacy and security concerns have no significant effect on satisfaction. Next is further recommendation. For the recommendation, there are 3 recommendations for e-commerce platform, online merchants, and for future research. For the e-commerce platform, it is to provide online communities that encourage viewer interaction and product presentation. The second one is to design an aesthetically pleasing and user-friendly interface to increase the customer satisfaction, and then to have a convincing privacy protection and the usage of security measures to reduce the privacy and security concern of the customer. And then for the online merchants, selecting live streamers with high competence. With such knowledge may significantly raise the success of live streaming feature commerce. And then the second one is to raise the quality of the responses and provide relevant advice during the live streaming. And then the third one is to recruit streamer assistants who can answer products queries in case the live streamer is busy. And then for the future research is to find other variables beside privacy and security concerns that can have more impact on the consumer purchase decision. And then to separate the analysis from each e-commerce platform, because each e-commerce platform have different UI and UX. And then the last one is to do an initial small-scale study before releasing the survey to reduce the respondent that doesn't understand well about the question survey. And then the next one is the implication. Implication is divided into two implications, which are the practical and theoretical one. For the practical is to this study is implement and improve marketing strategies that can improve consumer purchase decisions, leading to increased product sales through the use of live streaming feature on the e-commerce platform. For the theoretical one, this study assessed the effect of the live streaming feature influence on customer purchase decision on e-commerce platform. And then the study used the integration of flow theory on the impact of live streaming on consumer purchase decision that only limited research have done before. And the third one, the study contributed to the enrichment of the ES success model by extending it to a relatively new service environment, which is the live stream commerce. And then the last one is to help to develop the marketing strategies of e-commerce platform. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.